Namaskar. Thanks to all of you for your kind cooperations. Now today our journey is concentrating on Saturn and its retrograde motion and direct motions. From June to 14 November, the Saturn is on the retrograde, and from 15 November, again Saturn becomes direct in 2024. In 2025, 29th March, Saturn changes his zodiac sign from Aquarius to Pisces. So this is the transition period. Now at present, Saturn is direct. Previous to 15th November, Saturn was retrograde. Now what to do, what to be done by the native to get the blessing of Saturn, Shani Maharaj? Shani gives the blessing when hard working is there, dedication is there, responsibility bearing is there, laboriousness is there, Shani giving the blessings. That is correct. But what to be done during retrogrades and what to be done during direct? Retrogression is the timing for planning the project, and the time of direct motion is the time the application of the project. This is the fundamental difference. We already discussed previous videos that what do you mean by retrograde planet, what do we mean by direct planet. But today our journey concentrating on Saturn retrogradations, Saturn direct motions. Prior to 15 November, all the native have chalked out their plan what to be done in the next 6 months. That is, the time is coming. Now the end of November, and it is going on up to March. On the March 29, zodiac sign or placement of Saturn changes from Aquarius to Mean, Kumbh to Mean Rasi. Now, in astrological concept, this is the time to apply the planning. Planning already done in the time of retrogression. This is the time to apply the chalked plan already done in the retrograde time, and this time we have to apply this in our day-to-day life. This is the vital point. Second point is that Saturn is the slowest vast planet, but its impact is very strong. So native have to be in this time during direct motions to apply his all efforts to make her plan or his plan to be success or succeed rather. Now, when the transition is direct of Saturn, this phase we are going, and Saturn at present in Aquarius sign, Kumbh Rasi. In 29th March, it will be Pisces, Mean Rasi. So Rasi will be changed at the end of March 2025. That is another important point. Now, at present, in different Rasis, Mesh, that is Aries, Taurus, that is Vrishabh, Mithun, that is Gemini, Kark, that is Cancer, Leo, Singha, Bhargo, that is also our Kanya. And in this way, we are going to that 11th house, Aquarius, where at present Shani is transiting from retrograde to direct, and after that, on the end of the March, he changes his zodiac sign from Aquarius to Pisces. Now we are discussing what to be done by the native. Every sign, Aries sign, Taurus sign, Gemini sign, Cancer sign, Leo sign, and so on, up to Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Now, what will be the effect of Saturn? So, we are going to the chart. In the chart, it is Kalpurusha Kundali. From the help of the chart of the Kalpurusha Kundali, we try to elaborate what steps to be done. And at the last, we have to take 3 example chart of eminent persons to make it more clarity. So first of all, we are coming to Kalpurusha Kundali. Coming to Kalpurusha Kundali. Suppose first house, Aries sign, Saturn is posited. What will be the impact on the native's life? First of all, what is the significance of first house? It is the self-deed, self-expression. It is the house of personality, glamour. On that, Saturn is posited here with is a hard work, dedication, discipline, responsibility bearing attitude. So native have to be more hard worker. Native have to be more responsibility bearing, since this is the house of Aries sign and Saturn is debilitated herewith. Not only that, we have to check the D9 chart, Navangsha Kundali. In Navangsha Kundali, in Aries sign, which planet is posited? If Saturn is posited, this effect will be pronounced. More harder effect will be there. But if in the D9 chart, Saturn is posited in another house and in Aries sign other planet is posited, then effect will be moderated. Now in second house, when Saturn is posited, second house is Taurus sign, Rishabh Rashi. Saturn, the friend's house. Saturn's having the signification of responsibility, structure, hard work, dedication, discipline. When natives makes these attributes and apply in his life, native would get success. This is the main impact here with. When Taurus sign, Saturn is posited on the birth chart. But again we have checked what is there in the D9 chart. In D9 chart, in the Taurus sign, which planet is posited? If Saturn is posited, that effect will be more pronounced. If other planet is posited, that will be moderated. So D9 chart and D1 chart both to be considered. Now in the third house, it is the Kalpurusha Kundali, it is the Gemini sign. Lordship goes to Mercury. Signification planet of Mercury and Mars. Now Saturn is posited here with, it is Upachaya Bhav, first Upachaya Bhav, first Trishataya Bhav. So here Saturn here gives good effect. Saturn gives here the courage. Saturn gives here the willpower. Saturn helps the sibling here with. That will be there. So in the third house, generally Saturn gives good impact in Gemini sign. Native may be a great player, native may be a great athletics, native may be a great cricketer, native may be a great writer, will be theirs. Now Saturn may be posited in fourth house of Cancer sign. This is generally not very good. Since it is a Cancer sign of moon and Saturn is posited, opposite planet, malefic planet, posited in the benefic house. So generally in fourth house, Saturn may not give good results. But if this fourth sign is change 10 or 11, that means Capricorn or Aquarius. Then Saturn in his own sign, Saturn in his Mool Trikona. In that case, Saturn gives good results. That means if instead of 4, here is written as 10 or 11 or 7 also, Libra sign, Saturn exalted. In that case, the fourth house Saturn will give good result. But if it is not Libra, it is not Capricorn, it is not Aquarius, then simply in the moon sign Cancer, then mother health may be deteriorated and native may not get so much luxury and other benefit from the friend circles, from the vehicles business, from the real estate business. But if Saturn is exalted here with own sign here with, then vehicles business or other business will be very much helpful to the native. So think about the sign in which fourth house is no doubt, but what is written here with, that is important. That means which sign, which Rashi. Now Saturn posited in fifth house. Fifth house generally it is Leo sign in Kalpurusha Kundali. Saturn not so strong in Leo sign, it is the sign of Sun. But Sun and Saturn combinations give too much wealth to the native. It is one kind of yoga. Now if in the fifth house Saturn, native is too much hard worker, native may be a good athletics, native may be a good administrator, native may be a good skilled person, that may be. Now Saturn posited in sixth house. Here Saturn gives very good impacts. Second Upachaya Bhav, second Trishotaya Bhav. Saturn here gives good effect. Here what is the signification of sixth house? Signification of sixth house is Rog, Rin, Ripu, litigation. All will be covered by the presence of Saturn. In the fifth house, there is the knowledge, there is the creation, creativity, progeny, children. There, what should be there is the higher educations, speculative business, all are there. But here the Rho, Green, Ripu litigation is main important point. So if Saturn is strongly posited in second Upachaya Bhav like this, Rho, Green, Ripu and Rho, that means disease may be recovered, loan may be repaid, or litigation process may be resolved. And also enmity to be resolved, a strong Saturn on the sixth house. And also the competitiveness of the sixth house, day-to-day work, hard working, all are there in sixth house. Then native would get success in competitive examinations. And that means in education level, NEET, IIT, and job level, state level executive or UPSC examination, native would get success. Now Saturn in the seventh house of Libra sign, Kalpurusha Kundali, Saturn is exalted, very strong. This is the house of partnership, this is the house of business, this is the house of diplomatic work, this is the house of spouse. When Saturn is very strong in the seventh house, no doubt a marriage may be delayed due to the selection process, but the marriage will be stable. If other planet like Rahu, Ketu, Mars is posited here with, then there may be problem. But if Saturn is exalted in seventh house, marriage process to be matured, it takes time, no doubt. But there is no separation, no divorce, etc. The question of separation and divorce will come when other malefic planet aspect or other malefic planet conjunction is there in the seventh house. Now coming to the eighth house. When eighth house Saturn is posited, what happens? Saturn is the eighth house, it is a significant planet. Native will be long lived. Dirghayu, native will be long lived. Here the house is house of transformation from poverty to richness. So that transformation will be taking place. No doubt with the support of benefic planet aspect of benefic planet conjunction will be helpful. But here in the 8th house when Saturn is posited, native easily transform from her status from poverty to richness. Native may be in hidden work like intelligence, like CBI, like RAW, etc. Native will be succeeded when in 8th house Saturn is posited. 8th house and the native will be long lived since it is the significator house of the Saturn. Coming to the 9th house, this is the house of Devguru Brihaspati, Jupiter, Lord of the Sagittarius sign. Saturn is posited. This is the house of religion, house of spirituality, house of higher learning, house of higher educations, all are there. Father's blessing is there. This is the house of father, teacher. So when native makes cordial relationship with the father, native would get success. Native gets higher degree from different universities or different institutions throughout the world. Native also may be stabilized in the society by the help of father, by the help of teachers. When Saturn is posited in the house of Devguru Brihaspati. And 9th house is very important for Saturn. From here it gives the aspect, the 7th aspect on the 3rd house of creations, 3rd aspect on the 11th house, and the 10th aspect. 10th aspect coming to the 8, 9, 10 on the 6th house. So aspect also important. That will come later on, we are coming. Now Saturn posited in 10th house, what does it mean? In Kalpurusha Kundali, 10th house is Capricorn sign. So sign lord is Saturn. Saturn is posited in own sign. This is very a good combination. And in the 10th house, Saturn gets directional strength. So native should be very much cautious about his work, hard work, dedication, discipline, responsibility bearing, laboriousness, all will be theirs. Condition is that opposite house should be occupied by planets. Then it will be made very strong. Now Saturn coming to the 11th house of Aquarius sign. In Aquarius sign, Saturn also the lords of Aquarius, Mul Trikona. Here it is the house of blessing of elder brother, elder sisters, support of elder brother, elder sisters, support of social circle. It is the house of competition, it is the house of success, house of profit, house of gain, all will be there. Native would get success by the help of native itself and by the elder brother, elder sister and social circles. Now in the 12th house, Saturn is posited. 12th house Saturn no doubt makes so much expenses. Saturn also linked with the foreign lands that may be there. Since 12th house is the foreign and it is in Kalpurusha Kundali, it is the Pisces sign. Saturn is posited. So here native have to be more time management, money management. Native have to be linked with the charitable organizations when Saturn posited in 12th house and should be dedicated, disciplined and not to be derailed from the subject of the society. So native in the 12th house of Saturn would get success. No doubt some loss, some expense will be there, but ultimately native may go abroad also with his own business or for own study. What will be the impact of the transit at present conditions? At present, Saturn in direct motion in Aquarius sign. What will be impact on the Aries sign? From here, 1, 2, 3, third aspect falling on the Aries sign. So Aries have to be more courageous. Aries have to be more skilled Aries have to be more communicated to get the desired result during their hard work, dedication and disciplined life. Here in the 11th house, the Saturn is posited from Aries, it is the 11th house, and Saturn is transiting there. So Aries gain more financial gain here. Aries sign, since in the 11th house, Saturn is transiting in direct motions. We already discussed, during the direct motion, native have to apply his project which he already planned. The planned project will be applied during the transition. That means this time a native the Aries get so much benefit. Now from the second house, it is the Bishop Rashi. From Saturn here no aspect is coming. But what happens here, it is the fourth from the Saturn. So native have to be more cautious about their family life. Native have to be more cautious about the mother illness, mother ailment, etc. Now from Saturn, the seventh aspect coming to the Leo sign. So Leo should be cautious about their marriage, relationship, etc. Since seventh aspect is Saturn is trying to improve his family life. So seventh aspect in the transit, Leo gets from the Aquarius sign, posited Saturn gives that. So seventh aspect of Saturn from Aquarius sign, that falls on the Leo sign. So Leo sign should be cautious about relationship, spouse and other management related to family. And from Aquarius, it is the 10th aspect, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th aspect coming to the 8th house of a Scorpion sign. So Scorpion sign, Vrishchik Rashi also should be cautious during this transition about the 10th aspect of Saturn. That means Saturn try to awake the native about their work, about their hard working, about the dedication, about the disciplined life. So transition is very important. The posited planet in the Aquarius sign, so Aquarius in transition gets benefited, no doubt, and the aspect coming, that should be awakened. That means Aries, that means Leo, that means Vrishchik, to be more cautious about their journey in this time. Coming to the chart of Mukesh Ambani, India's richest person and one of the richest person of the world. Date of birth 19 April 1957, time of birth 1953, place of birth Arden Barrack. Scorpion ascendant, Vrishchik Rashi, the great chart of Mukesh Ambani. Zodiac sign is Sagittarius, Dhanu Rashi, Vrishchik Lagna, great chart of Mukesh Ambani. What happens in this chart? Today's concept are Saturn. Saturn is posited in the ascendant, Lagna. In the Lagna, Saturn is there, the karmic planet. So this theory is that native should be more hard worker, dedicated, disciplined, responsibility bearing. Native would get success. Mukesh Ambani is so much dedicated in his work, so much disciplined, so much laborious, so much responsibility bearing, and get success owing to the ascendant posited Saturn. Not only that, the fourth planet in 6th house, aspecting the 12th house, foreign land, foreign business, this is the Prabhojya Yoga. And Jupiter in the 10th house, Leo sign, very strong. And 7th aspect on the family or luxury or comfort, all are there in his life. And 9th aspect on the 6th house, day-to-day work. And 5th aspect on the 2nd house of wealth, making Gajkesari joke. This is the unique chart of Mukesh Ambani where Saturn is posited in the Lagna or ascendant. Coming to the chart of Scarlett Johnson's. Date of birth 22/11/1984. Place of birth New York. Time of birth 12 p.m. Ascendant is Capricorn and zodiac sign is Scorpio. Vrishchik Rashi, Makar Lagna. What is the unique in this chart? The ascendant lord, that is of Capricorn, posited in the Libra sign 10th house. So ascendant lord is exalted in the 10th house, that is the karmic planet Saturn. So Saturn is exalted in this chart of Scarlett Johansson. Not only that, in the 10th position of getting directional strength of Saturn. Now what happened? Mars, the lords of 11th house and lords of 4th house. 4th house and 11th house, Lord Mars is exalted in 1st house. So Mars is very strong. 4th lord and 11th lord very strong in this chart. Not only that, in the 11th house, Sun Mercury making Buddhaditya yoga. And in Sagittarius sign, Jupiter is posited. So Jupiter is very strong. Though it is 12th house, but Venus Jupiter in the 12th house linked him with the foreign countries. So many nations, the Scarlett Johansson movie is there. Scarlett Johansson is one of the famous Hollywood actors. During 1918-1919, he is the highest paid Hollywood actors. So Scarlett Johansson is very much famous for Saturn in Libra sign in 10th house. And the supporting planet exalted Mars and Jupiter in his own sign and Buddhaditya yoga is there. All supports is there, and Saturn in the 10th house exalted sign, highest important point in the chart of birth chart of Scarlett Johansson, famous Hollywood actress. Coming to the chart of S. Jaishankar, External Affairs Minister. Date of birth 9 January 1955. Time of birth 205. Place of birth New Delhi. Ascendant is Libra. In the ascendant or Lagna, Saturn is posited. In Libra sign, Saturn is exalted thereby. We are coming to that point. In this chart, in the 2nd house, Venus is posited. Venus giving too much wealth, prosperity in the life of S. Jaishankar, External Affairs Minister. Now Jupiter is posited in the 10th house in Cancer sign, exalted. Jupiter 7th aspect coming to the Mercury, the 4th house, giving him mother's help, also to the luxury, comfort, vehicles, all are there. Mercury is the intelligence, Jupiter is the wisdom. Both are there with the S. Jaishankar. In the 6th house, Mars is there. Day-to-day hard working, that is the Mars in the 6th house. And Sun and Rahu in the 3rd house spread the talent of the native S. Jaishankar. Now coming to the main point of today's discussions. Saturn, today's discussion is main planet and exalted in 1st house. And from here, the Saturn giving 7th aspect on the 7th house. This is the house of diplomatic work. He is the great diplomat of India and abroad. He is so much famous since exalted Saturn in the Lagna, giving his 7th aspect on the 7th house. So this is very unique. And Saturn 10th aspect, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the 10th house. 10th house is hard working and dedications. So all planet help the native, and highest important planet in his chart is exalted Saturn in the 1st house, aspecting the 7th house on people and diplomatic work.